fully breaking it down because I know, I mean, none of this is promised, you know? So every day I want to get better, as good as I possibly can.
You mentioned Coach Williams' schemes before. What is it specifically that's like really appealing to you?
Really having those, I mean, he's an aggressive defensive coordinator. We always have, there's not a time we don't have 4 defensive linemen on the field, and we're bringing pressure quite a bit, and I really like that. I feel like that always opens up a guy and takes away from teams being able to just double team certain players. Because, I mean, say they double team me on one side, that opens up Trajan, Jeff Coate, or Chris Pupal and coming through the middle. And I think that scheme really just, with the type of guys we have, really fits in well with the kind of guys we have.
You guys added a lot of talent in the portal on defense, and even after spring you added. Are you? What concerns do you have? Like everybody's going to fit, that's going to work for you guys. You know.
I think it helps us with depth a lot. That was a big problem last year. We went into the bowl game and we only had I want to say 3 interior defensive linemen, so that made it to where I had to move inside as well a little bit. But I think that that helps us as a depth aspect because if you have those guys coming in and everybody's not. It's not a toxic environment, you know? I feel like everybody knows we got 3 deep at just about every position that can roll just like the ones, you know? So it's not a whole thing, oh, I'm not a starter, I'm not going to play this and that. They know if you're in the top 3, you're going to play, a good, at minimum 25, 30 snaps a game. So I think it has allowed for not a whole lot of toxicity in the room. And, everybody's just kind of clicked. You got a guy like Antonio Greer, he's came in. And he's been a leader since day one. He's a veteran guy, and I feel like he'll really help the linebacker room. And then guys like John Morgan and Trajan, they've helped our D-line a whole lot. Because we got Nico Devier, Jashad Stewart, Zach Williams, and me and those 2. And, we were rolling through spring. It brings competition every day. It pushes us to work harder. And it makes us all around just a better defensive line.
Sam Pittman has said that you were 75% speed basically last year, and from the looks of it, looks like you're about 75% of the weight you were. What can we expect to see out of Landon Jackson at 100% this year?
I'd say a lot more, just a lot more aggressive. You know, like I'm gonna play a lot more vicious and mean, and not really sit back and wait for the play to come to me, but go out my way to go make the play. I'm going to play more like that. I'm a lot more confident in my skills. I know what I can do, and I know what I have done. So, really just be consistent with that and then stay injury-free.
How did you put – you went from 236 now to 280.
Yeah.
That's a lot of eating, I guess. Yeah.
I give a lot of credit to Coach Souders, our new strength coach. Every day, we're working. It's work. Heavy squats quite a bit, and then we have this thing called Breakfast Club. If you're underweight, they make you come to breakfast. If you don't, you got, I think it's like 20 minutes on the stair stepper or up, down or something. So, he gets us all in there. He's making sure we're eating. Our new nutritionist, she's amazing. She's making sure we're on strict meal plans, and I think that's a big reason why I've gained so much weight, and most of it being good weight, so I'm excited.
KJ and Rocket were probably no-brainers to come to this event. Coach Pittman could have picked a lot of other guys, but he chose you. Were you surprised? How did he break that to you, and what were your thoughts when he asked you?
I was very surprised. I know I've been focused on getting invited to stuff like this and being a team captain, this and that. My whole thing was I want to lead my position group and be a good example to the younger guys and just be an all-around leader. And I've just continuously worked really hard this spring and done all I can to perfect my craft, because I know, worst case, I got 2 seasons left, so I want to make the most of it. And so I've just been going to work every day, trying to stay healthy, getting my treatment, and giving 110%, and I think it's really paid off.
Coach Pittman said earlier that last year was a disappointment. How do you keep this year from not being a disappointing season?
I'd say just stay together. We got to keep the brotherhood that we have right now, as not even just a defense, but as a whole team, We can't be arguing and people mad about this and that. We just got to, come to the facility ready to work and believe in what our coaches are preaching towards us, and go out on the field on game day and just, it'll all pay off.